What's up?
We're back.
And this is Kevin and Sam, and this is the Life Happens podcast. So today we'll be talking about fitness because I guess both of us became lifting bros during our college experience.
I'm not exactly but like I try. Okay. Ooh, had hair. I try. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, no comment. Yeah. Not exactly shredded. Not exactly there, very buff, but getting there, trying to get there.
Kind of the same too, I guess.
But this is not an experts guide by any means. It's just two guys talking about the gym,
our experiences, and just like I guess trials and tribulations. Mostly tribulations.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to start off? Do you want to give off, like, I guess, like, your experience going through that?
Yeah, good times.
We're in Baltimore, and this is pretty normal, but we're gonna roll. We're gonna roll with it. We're gonna
Keep
roll
it
with
rolling.
Keep it rolling.
Natural ambiance. Yeah, so wow, got louder.
Really close.
Anyways, so I didn't do sports in high school actually. Biggest
Really?
regret in my life actually.
Because what?
It's like my biggest regret. I just wish. I think it would have been a lot more. It would have been a lot of fun. It would have been a great way to get so much time in it. I had like so much free time in high school.
Oh, really?
Makes me sad thinking about all the free time I had.
Sure.
I swam a little bit in middle school, did all that, but like really nothing serious. But yeah, so then I got to college, and then good buddy of mine that I met in O-Week. He took me to work out a couple times early in the fall, and that kind of spiraled into me getting more interested in it. And then spring my freshman year, I went hard. Let me pull it up. I have a workout app that it tracks all my workouts.
Not sponsored, but if you would like to sponsor us,
yes, Strong.
Let us know.
Strong app. I paid for your yearly subscription. I paid yearly for it.
Dang,
so
I paid for it.
It's at
it's alright. I mean,
January 2019. I started
that.
hard. I really went off, right? At the blue dots are every time I went to work out, right? And then it kind of midterms it, and oh shoot, and then April
was pretty
good, and then frick, summer, frick, I tried in June, and then kind of tried in July, and then I kind of lost motivation in August, and then this is a sad story, and then September was like, maybe I'll try this again, sophomore year, and right now I'm just like, ooh, it's not good. Regardless, yeah, that's that. It's a fat story, like a big story, not a fat story, big story, yeah.
Okay, I guess my fitness, story. My dad really got me into playing tennis, and I was a pretty fat child. I was pretty husky.
I need pictures.
So I wasn't obese.
I need pictures, Kevin.
I wasn't obese, but I was definitely the type where it was my chest was here, and then my body was just a little bit round.
So we're talking leg. This was not planned by the way, but maybe a pair or something.
Okay, that's fat Albert, bro. That's hey, fat Albert. No, maybe give me
half the apple.
Half. Yeah. Give me some credit.
Yep.
In face value, with a shirt, it looked like I had a good amount of muscle. Yeah, I would say around there. Yeah, sure. I would say it was a good amount of muscle, but in actuality, it was kind of a decent amount of fat, to be honest.
We've all been there. I've been there.
Yeah, but luckily, my dad got me into playing tennis, and I was able to find a good amount of friends that we were just able to be really good hitting buddies. We played tournaments and whatnot, and it was a lot of fun. Of course, a lot of stress too, but then at the end of the day, it was just a lot of fun playing with all my friends. The teamwork, the camaraderie.
Yeah, I wish I had that high school. That would have been a lot of fun.
It was a lot of my friends actually for tennis, little short tangent, but then they were actually 2 years ahead of me. So when I was a sophomore, they were seniors. So during the time when they were seniors, oh my god, I literally cried when they left.
Oh, because
for our last match for the tennis team, I literally cried because I was like, oh man, I'm all alone now, and the rest of my team kind of sucked. Actually, though, we won championships, but then we had to go down a division.
Oh.
Yeah. You win some, you lose some. But basically, right.
Matters.
So I guess getting into how I got into lifting. After this was tennis. I played tennis basically from elementary school until high school, and I played a little bit in college, just recreationally.
Wait, could you get like D3?
I
Necessity.
think so. If I tried, actually think I might have been able to. But the thing is, I have a friend here. His name is Rikram. If Rikram watches this, probably not. But he's actually like a part of the tennis team here. But then he's like a USA Select player.
What does that mean?
So he's basically been selected by the U.S. to be a representative to play like against like other countries. Like
In the national team,
you know how like in basketball they have like USA McDonald's team,
like the team that goes to the Olympics.
kind of something like that. But then it's like for a national tennis, like an international tennis tournament.
Wait, so he's like D1 then?
I think he could have been, but he also picked Hopkins. I'm pretty sure because of like to be a doctor and whatnot.
But mistake.
But I mean, like that was like he wanted to like partake in that, and he still wanted to have tennis in his life. So I guess like Hopkins is a good medium.
That's true.
But basically, after like a little bit of my after my tennis career kind of faded away a little bit after senior year of high school, I actually got into lifting and I lifted with my friends during the summer, getting into freshman year of college. And oh boy, during that time, I thought I told you face value, I thought I had a decent amount of muscle. During that time, like in high school, I was toning out a little bit. I wasn't as fat anymore. Tennis definitely helped, a lot of running. But the thing is though with tennis, you tend to have like strength imbalances, and what I mean by that is like my right arm is like significantly stronger than my left.
Because you're not really, I guess, using your left arm pretty much, except for like.
Yeah, not much. Like other than backhand, but other than with the backhand, you use like the right hand too. And basically, when I first started lifting, when I first did like chest press, I literally it was with like two dumbbells, right? My right would be fine, but my left would be struggling. I'd be shaking, and I would drop. And the thing is though,
Ooh.
usually now I would go around like 50 or 60 pounds each side, but during that time it was literally like 20 or 25 pounds. I was so weak. I thought I had like muscle. I thought I was like okay. I was not okay.
Freshman Kevin just like.
No, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. But then it was a big during that time. I definitely had like my what's it called, the
Learning curve.
So then I had a bit of a learning curve and whatnot, and I definitely had to go through that. But then during that time, I definitely grew a lot. And I guess like during my time in college, I spent a lot of time like trying to consistently work out, but mainly to stay healthy and really just have that be like a consistent part of my lifestyle.
That's true. I'm envious, man. Like I think people who are athletes in high school naturally have a leg up in the fitness department in college.
We did talk about that.
You know? And yeah.
So like we're like lifting partners, right? And like whenever we do legs, because tennis uses a lot of legs, I can squat like a decent amount.
Dude, this man does like 225 casually, and I'm out here like a plate 25 struggling.
Yeah, so I guess that kind of helped out a little bit.
This man's just like pumping out that boot. Ooh. I was like, a weird noise. Yeah, it's not a good time for me. You know?
It's all about the progress, you know. It'll, in my opinion, you'll like exponentially grow, and then you'll plateau a little bit and grow.
Speaking about legs, this man's calves is crazy, and I'm over here like, had air. My calves are nowhere near as nice.
That's okay. I mean, in my opinion, we have some strengths. His shoulders are definitely bigger than mine, so it's like.
Who looks at shoulders anyway? So whatever.
I mean, like, in my opinion, everyone looks at shoulders.
Hey, whatever.
That's why he wears tank tops all the time, you know?
Oh, stop it.
Yeah. But I guess now what are like your kind of like goals in terms of I guess like fitness?
Honestly, I just want to get like toned and defined. I'm really
so like 6-pack, you know.
6-pack's kind of hard. I'm trying to like get toned muscle. It's like toned muscle in general.
Okay.
Muscle.
Okay.
I think I'm trying to fill out my core right now. In the sense that like
Gotcha.
it's odd. So like I basically like when I was in middle school, I gained hecka weight. No, starting elementary school, I gained hecka weight. So I was like, I remember summer going into 9th grade, I was like 168. My peak and like 5'8" or something.
That's not too bad. You're just a little bit on the bigger side.
I'm
around that weight.
4 inches taller and like 12 pounds heavier. So like
12. Okay.
That's like it's just like me if I was like down here and like here.
Yeah.
Here right there.
So how
Yeah.
tall are you right now? Just to give them a relevance point.
6 foot. So
Okay,
like,
okay.
and that's a good 4 inches.
Yeah.
Just, you know. But I know it was a case of I grew a lot and I filled in, which is nice. But at the same time, like honestly, like I'm like I'm just like trying to nice. It's all the aesthetic. I don't know. I even honestly sometimes I don't know, but I'm
I'm
just
trying to
like
like
trying
go
to
for
build that
that
aesthetic.
V.
Yeah, not
V
like
little
not a
bit.
nacho, but like just a definitely a slope. Definitely a
What was
slope.
it? A trapezoid? You want to be a nice trapezoid?
Trapezoid might be too fat. More like
Oh yeah, it depends on like how short the other one is,
It's-
but like a decently slim
just
trapezoid.
just,
like, whoop.
where the shoulders are wider
Yeah.
than
Okay,
the waist, and the waist is still like filled.
gotcha.
Yeah, just and then just trying to be muscular in general. Just trying to be
Mhm.
healthy, fit, all that.
I think I'm like kind of around the same. Like, I think I've gone to a point where like actually like for me like fitness has been like very cathartic. It's been a good way for me to really just like relieve stress, especially like
Yeah.
after like hard midterms or hard
Yeah.
exams or like writing papers all the time and
I
whatnot.
get that.
I definitely want to just like spend time to like kind of like not let my brain think a little bit, or at least about like academic stuff, and just focus that on like my physical, I guess, like strength, and
Yeah.
really tone in on that, and just like my technique also, I guess.
Dude, have you ever had an angry deadlifting session? Have you ever just walked into the gym like, I had a very bad day. This sucks. And you just go to the deadlift and you're just like, well, mentally screaming, "Aye!" Just like, "Aye!" Okay, that was such a dumb sound, but like,
Sorry, we did do a volume warning.
No, but like, it's just like something as full body as a deadlift. Just there's something like purging about it.
That's
You know.
I've done that not with lifting because I tend to not really be as angry anymore.
Wait, okay, I'm not like okay.
No, I don't know.
I'm not angry all the time. I'm just saying like
Nate,
there
I
are
don't-
moments.
That's not like how I assimilate. That's not how I like usually. Like I usually like to talk things over.
Well, no, it's
no. But
wait.
just let me finish. I'm not trying to get.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm feeling so bad right now. I'm just like, I just.
No. What I do is like what I did before when I was like really young. I played like I used to like hammer it out on tennis courts. Like I would literally destroy my opponents and get super pissed off at them, like indirectly, and like project my anger towards them. Or sometimes also I have like a punching bag back home in like California. Oh boy, it's so loud whenever I hit it.
It's like what,
And
like
like it's like
14-year-old kid.
16, a little
16,
bit more
okay.
growth,
Weird.
But it was like it's like in my basement we have like a mini like man cave,
Mhm.
and then it's attached like it's hanging right. It's attached to like basically our like kind of baseline floor, or not a baseline floor, just like our top floor. And because I'm like banging on it so hard, you can like literally
You're
like
black.
yeah, I can like literally make the ground like shake. So it's like I
Okay, remind me not to piss you off in the future.
nah,
Whoa, not
not anymore.
word. No, I
Yeah.
get that. I don't. I mean, yes, I am a normal individual. I deal with anger.
The thing is, though, I'm pretty sure if I
Wow.
was angry, I would definitely like. I would also like put it out on like with lifting
Yeah.
and whatnot.
It's
I
just
just
like
haven't had that session yet. I don't know why.
it's
Yeah.
really good for like. It's not even like anyone's fault. You know, it's not like even when I'm angry at anyone. It's just when I just had a bad day. You know, just not feel. You're just in a bad mood.
It's like all the adrenaline. too.
Yeah,
all the
and you just
adrenaline and stress and
Let
anxiety.
it all out at the end of the day, and then you
Right.
take a nice hot shower, go to bed, and the next morning you wake up perfectly fine.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
that's not an everyday occurrence. I promise you. But yeah.
I think so wait going back to my goals, I think I am trying to like achieve that like six pack. I think what you said about like filling out your abs, that's the thing that I was missing. At one point I did lose a decent amount of weight, but I think I lost it too fast, and also because my abs weren't like filled out, the definition wasn't really showing. So I had to spend some time
Was that last
to. Was that when?
last spring.
That was around last spring last spring and summer I spent
Very
some
cool.
time to like really fill out my abs a little bit more, and
Uh-huh.
then after that I'm trying to now just like cut down the weight. Yeah.
Dude, this man's last spring in preparation for spring break cut like crazy. I'm talking like he'd be like, Sam, I had like chicken breast and a protein shake today. I'm like, is that your breakfast? He's like, no, it's my meal. I'm like, for what? For the day. I was like, damn.
Yeah,
That's an exaggeration, but it was like 1400
no, I mean
calories.
it was like that though.
I was like,
It was
this
around
man's
only
dedicated.
1400.
He
But
really went hard.
there's actually research recently. I was like watching a little bit of like YouTube videos, and they said that it's better to actually like do very slow and progressive weight loss.
That makes sense. It's more sustainable. Just more.
It's more sustainable. It's not only that, but also you actually do end up losing a lot more fat during that.
Really?
Yeah, compared, and also like sometimes you can like gain muscle mass. You also like lose less muscle also. So I'm really like trying to consider that, and like, you know, instead of like me going 1,400 calories per day and like losing like 2 to 3 pounds per day or per week, I'll be losing like, I think it's better just lose like 1 to 1.3 or 1.5 pounds per week.
Dude, I don't know what the magic bullet is, but I had a pretty stressful week last week, and like I lost 4 pounds.
You did? Wow.
Yeah. I was just like, I think I just need more stressful weeks in my life, and I'll be good to go in like 2 months.
Maybe, maybe that. Wait, so then that maybe that's how you cope with stress is just like
Not eating.
maybe. I mean, people
I don't
do that.
know.
I have
I have
friends that are
no
like that.
clue. I didn't even like. I just like stepped on the scale this weekend. I was like,
Uh-huh.
I lost 4 pounds.
Dang, shoot. At least for me, whenever I'm stressed out, I definitely have a cathartic release, of course, by eating too. So it's like,
yeah, no, academic stress. I gain weight. Like finals and midterms, I gain weight because I just eat crap. But like, yeah, it's just a long week.
So what have been like through your experience? What have been like kind of the insights you've gained about like how you think you should like work out?
In fitness, okay, this can be like, I don't know, some clickbait title. Expert tips on how to be fit in college. Honestly,
Sure.
It's all about the diet and sleep.
Uh-huh.
And I'm getting neither right now. So neither. So like, that's why it is. Plus, I work out like 2 times a week. That's not really enough, honestly. I think, you know what I mean? It's not enough to hit all the body parts like enough times. I hit like one thing every 2 weeks, basically. Literally, I'm just doing this to stay fit and just to, you know, get a pump that day. Just feel good.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, just like getting sleep is sleep is gonna be its own episode because we could go off about sleep. I feel like Hopkins students can really talk about sleep.
You mean the lack thereof?
Correct. Sleep just with the diet's really hard. Freshman year was really hard because of FFC. Sophomore year I find it's really hard. Beginning of the year I was like, I'm gonna cook, and then now I'm like living off a Charmar. Not a great time, but it's how it is. So I'm just like, junior year I'll really try it. So that's like a whiles away.
So then you think like the most important things is like sleep, consistent workouts, and like
consistent eating
and diet?
Definitely. Yeah, no. I feel like diet is like most of it. Like the guys that are like the most ripped, they're always the ones that are dedicated to diet, you know.
I definitely have to agree.
So.
I'm definitely, because of like whenever I stressed out, I have like a desire to eat. What actually ended up happening during spring is that I was definitely cutting, right? I was definitely losing like a decent amount of weight. But because sometimes I would like stress eat because of like finals and whatnot, I would like eat a lot of food, and to also compensate for that, I would work out very, very heavy. Like I would try to like max, and I would like, let's say if we're doing chest, I'll try to max out with like chest, bench and whatnot.
Wait, that's basically you just bulked, basically.
But the thing is though, like I was like kind of like losing weight also sometimes. You don't remember that? You don't remember that? I was doing that.
You were not. You were maxing while eating a lot. While losing
Remember, like during like spring, I was like losing weight.
I remember you were losing weight, but I thought it was just you cutting. Because you were like, dude, I'm getting like a little bit weaker. I was like, I feel, I'm getting.
That was this. Wait, I think it was it at this? I thought that was this semester.
You've been getting stronger this semester.
No, I'm trying to I'm trying to get back to what I was
Oh,
before.
from summer. Oh,
because during the spring, I did like 3 plates and 15 of legs, which I've never hit before, and I did basically 205 pounds for bench.
Oh, you did get really. I do remember that. I was like,
so it was like,
what's happening,
it was like
Kevin?
a weird. I don't know.
Remember that.
To be honest with you, I don't know. Like, I can't really explain my experience, but I think like sometimes maybe I was like clean bulking because I accidentally overate, and what ended up happening was that I definitely felt like I didn't really gain a lot of muscle fat.
Accidental clean bulk.
I didn't really gain a lot of muscle fat. I didn't really gain a lot of fat, but then I did accidentally like bulk a little bit, and that ended up being me like definitely gaining muscle. And because I was trying to hit, during my regimens I tried to hit like a lot of heavy reps, but also like a lot of heavy weights, which people usually conventionally don't do.
Yeah.
But because I was really trying to like push my body just like adapted to it. So then it just like it basically said, Kevin, you need the muscles. So then I guess like during that time I just gained like a lot of muscle mass. So I think in my opinion, I can't tell you in terms of cutting because I have yet to really successfully cut well to the point where I can get like a six pack and whatnot. But then just in terms of like clean bulking, I definitely had a diet where it was like a lot of protein. Basically my diet was just like protein, like half a cup of carbs.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah.
And like a lot of veggies. And just trying to eat very clean with a like supplementing protein powder. And that's like a great way to clean bulk. So then I'm like, you know how some people say they get dirty bulk and then cut, dirty bulk and cut?
No,
in my opinion, clean bulking is actually really, really good.
This man's, we ate at Chipotle together. I'm like, cool. I meet him. He pulls out his own meal prep. I'm like, I mean, all right. We're both eating the same thing, chicken and rice. I'm like, he didn't pay as much for it. I'm a sucker here. But yeah, the sauce was good. I poured it into my bowl.
Oh yeah, so I made my own. Like I had made.
That.
Was it like a? It's like a Chinese
like sesame,
like soy sauce with sesame and garlic sauce, and then you poured it in your Chipotle.
Either that or like I had it because it was good.
Oh, I think I remember you drinking the sauce.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna end this video here now.
Yeah. All right, cops again.
Yeah, but yeah. Well, this video's getting long, so
yeah.
What's the final?
Oh yeah,
thoughts?
like key takeaways, I guess. I think
yours first.
I think just in terms of college, I think college. We didn't talk about this. We didn't talk about this, but I think one good key takeaway is that in college, I think it can be a very good place to have a good work to begin like your workout culture. To be
especially if you make friends who are like working out.
Right. So then if you find friends that like have that culture of like lifting, they can definitely support you in that process.
Right.
But also because of like how like dining plans work and like usually like mostly all college dining plans are like buffets. If you definitely want to gain muscle, you can like eat a good amount of like clean eating, like just eat chicken breast and whatnot and salad.
Very dry rubber chicken breast.
It doesn't have to be, but I mean ours just happens to be. But I mean like I think it's like that along with like basically a free membership tuition.
It's true.
And
we
just
have
like
3 benches for 6,000 people. So.
Make do with what we have.
Yeah.
But then like I think just like my main like that key takeaway is like other than from like the clean bulking aspect of like it actually believe that it is true that culture is a great place or college is a great place for you to begin your like fitness journey.
It's true.
And especially whether you want to like bulk up or even whether you want to like cut down. I think it's a great place and opportunity to do so. Great environment.
If you're watching this and you're an upperclassman, even in college, it's never too late to start, honestly. Yeah, get more sleep, eat cleaner, be more consistent, and you'll see results. I don't know what else to say. It's discipline, it's just discipline.
All right, bada bing, bada boom.
Yes.